This is my son, Lee Ford, Danny Lee Ford.
It's all about the next generation. It's all about 10 years from now. You know, I've talked to some of y'all. The average age of the farmer is 60, 35 and under is 9% of farmers. In the next 10 years, we have a clock set on us to turn around and get this information that these knowledgeable people that have mentored me growing up to give to the younger generation, because they can't make it the way that they tell you to. You have to have these tricks of the trade, things to push these, the margin is so slim in farming that you've got to have their knowledge to take it to the next level. You know, with those numbers that I spoke about, you have $30,000 land out here. You have 12,000 acres of solar panels coming. That's 12,000 acres that'll never be used to farm again. You know, everything I hear is using chemicals to clean them, leaching into the ground, and then the solar companies running out and leaving the burden on South Carolina. Responsible development after the last 4 years and what we've seen through COVID is necessary. My promise this far has been to work against the development, whether it is solar panels, data centers, or pre-manufactured homes that they're just coming in and setting up everywhere. What can I do about that? Well, I've never been Commissioner of Agriculture, but just like I told him, I'll show up at the meeting and you'll have the Commissioner of Agriculture sitting there asking the county council not to go through with this. I knew if I could get something behind me that I could make a huge difference in South Carolina. I see all of our infrastructure moving out of the state of South Carolina. We've had 13 mills close in South Carolina. We've had a soybean plant close in South Carolina. Some of my thoughts to get on the up end of that is to really turn the community focused on farmers. I want to see the application that they have, list live inventories, turn around and list wants for consumers, and bridge that gap to where we can stop driving past the best food in South Carolina to get to the grocery store. I look at my kids, 98% of people are consumers, 2% of people are farmers. My kids have a decent chance of being able to farm with challenges. Other people's kids that are 98%, they don't have a chance. There's no way that they can afford $30,000 an acre, $3,500 a cow. You have to be a millionaire to feed people. If we all take a little bit of an effort and try to adapt in to promoting our farmers, South Carolina grown, then we can be ahead for the next generation to come. You know, these people that are farmers, they're getting up weekends, snowstorms, holidays, and they're continuing to grow food for the community around them. So I see it as a community movement. I see that seat as a voice to where I can get up and direct that and put the community and intertwine it with the farmer so that we can have a healthier South Carolina and a healthier economy. It's proven that when you take these things out of South Carolina and you go to the next state, they get 60% of that revenue, not us. They get that benefit, not us. I see stuff going out from, say, a chicken farm in Oconee to the next state being processed and turned around and brought back in. I've always seen a huge problem with that. I don't think that's economical. It comes from us being dependent on the big four processors, Cargill, Tyson, JBS, out there, to where we have to go to another place to get processed. So what I would like to see is a huge push on local, protect the family farms, create the infrastructure, and bring it back to where South Carolina's have a level playing field and can actually produce for their communities.